Hello there guys, today I'm going to be checking out Star Citizen. I was let to know on my forum that there have been quite some big updates to Star Citizen. Last time I checked there wasn't a social module or something like this, so this is all kind of new to me. Like I said, it's nice to finally actually see other players in the game and actually be able to walk around and have a look at some of these places. See if this person replies. Nope. Shame. But yeah, so it doesn't seem to be tons to do around here. I mean, this place, I think. Nobody there. Oh, he might be interested. Hello. Any activity? Yeah, you can do quite a few different. Here you go. You can do quite a lot of gestures. I've noticed they've added quite a few things, like there's quite a few waves and dances and things like that, which is nice to see. I mean, I hate it when games just have sort of like one dance thing. This bloke seems to be stuck in the lift, I think. Yeah, so it seems to be quite a few people milling about. One thing I will show later is the buggies. They seem to be okay, but they do seem to blow up quite easily. There you go. There's a buggy there. See there, another one's blown up. I'm not too sure why they've made the buggy so explosive. I don't know why they do that for. Anyway, let's have a look in the bar. Oh, something else trying to come out. This is the bar. It's a shame at the moment all the NPCs you can't actually talk to, or sort of like the barkeeper there you can actually talk to. What's this guy doing? Let's try see if we can dance. These guys over here seem to be doing a little bit of dancing, so let's have a go. Anyway guys, I think that's enough dancing for now, so let's have a look around again. Yeah, it's a shame, like I said, the NPCs you can't actually talk to or thing, and you can't actually sit on these chairs, it's just a bit strange. Really nice to actually sit at the bar. I guess that's kind of sitting, but that kind of ain't, but anyway. Hopefully they might add things like that. That'd be quite good if you could actually sit down and talk to the sort of NPC and get a drink or something. The one thing I just want to touch on is the performance, and so far it's been okay. I mean, I'm running probably quite powerful hardware, and it's okay. I mean, there is instances where it does drop a little bit in frame rate, but I think you've got to bear in mind it's still alpha, so things could be refined a bit more later in release, so you've got to give them a bit more of a wide berth. This is what I mean about the buggies. It seems to be everybody's trying to drive them everywhere and get them in the way. I don't know how he's got them through that little door. Oh, can you get it? Yeah, it's just got it through. See if we can get on the... No. See, everybody's trying to... After the buggy! You can actually do a few, well, not glitches, but you can actually, with a buggy, I think you can actually get yourself behind some of the things you're not supposed to. See if we can stay on the top. Be interesting. What's going on with the buggy?
Mind if I do?
Should, yeah. That's what I was expecting to happen. Should be able to. If you land on the top, lay on the top, you should fall off. But all in all, I think they're not doing too bad. There is quite a lot of invisible walls. That's, I guess, that's part of it all. But it is a bit of a shame that when you see like them railings on the right, that you just can't jump over them. I suppose they don't want people just committing suicide all the time, but it. To me, I hate invisible walls. I think it's a bit of a lazy way of doing things. I'd rather see a full proper fence there, or something like a little force field or something, just to make it a little bit more believable. So when you venture off down these little other back alley things, it doesn't really seem a lot of sort of point at the moment. You can sort of see a few other bits and pieces. There is ships that fly in the air, which is quite good, but then you don't see anything down these sort of back streets, to be honest. You go and have a look once or so, and you can't really go anywhere. And I haven't found any way of opening these doors that say restricted, but I guess they're kind of fixed for the time being. Let's have a look around. I think this must be a sort of incinerator or something. But it's a shame there's no buttons or things to press or sort of things to interact with around this sort of area. Kind of at the moment, I think it's kind of like you're trying to find ways of getting through walls or trying to break the game as such. Well, not the game, but this sort of area. You're trying to... somebody else has followed it in. Don't know, where's he going?
How you doing?
See if he reacts. Nope, he's just gone. The other thing I do want to touch on as well, the hardware and all that lot, is that I was finding a lot of disconnection problems. Basically, it would just, you'd be playing it and then suddenly you'd just be disconned, and I think you got an error 8 or something, but that would actually then throw you back to your hangar, and then you'd have to come back into this area, which is was a bit of a pain. Hopefully that's just something that's a teething trouble and they're fixing it. Okay, look up his... Don't think the camera should have gone that far. But yeah, it's quite visually impressive. It's nice to actually being able to walk around and see other people. I'm not too sure why some people have like thick armour on and some like me don't. Not too sure. I guess that's something to do with the amount of money they've donated or something. Like they've unlocked different sort of rewards or something. I mean, I haven't donated much since I first did it, which was basically to get the final game and access to beta and that. I can't remember what package it was now, but I did do that quite a while back. So it is actually nice to see some actual further development. I mean, for a long time it was just a hangar we had access to, and that's about it. I mean, Star Citizen does, unfortunately, I know it's going to incur bad, but it has been kind of a lot of press, but not so much action. I wish they sort of more concentrate on getting the game out. I feel that they have got enough money now. Hopefully they can actually achieve all the things they say, because they have come up with some quite big claims, but I guess it just needs time. This menu, I didn't know what it did. Didn't really see the point of that. So at the moment everybody's trying to grab all the buggies. Hopefully they may add some more other vehicles. It might be nice if they added things like segways and things like that, you know, little cycles, unicycles, and, well, not unicycle, you know, little cycle bikes and things like that, rather than buggies. I do think the buggies kind of don't fit in. I mean, this is not kind of an area for cars. It's kind of, I would suggest, an area for pedestrians. So I think the buggies may be a little bit strange in this sort of area. Hopefully they might change that. Could be good if you, like I said, personal transport options, rather than actually having buggies. I could see if they still leave buggies in later release. If this place has got like 50 or 100 people, somebody's going to go with a buggy and just run everybody over. That is just going to happen, unfortunately. And I think at the moment we're getting run over, buggy kills you. So I could see people abusing that. I mean, at the moment, because I think there's only backers and that here, that they tend to be a little bit better kind of, it's not the quite right word, but they're kind of a bit more friendly, I think is possibly the word, rather than what you will get in the final release. You're going to get people abusing things and trying to cause grief for other players, and I think the buggies are going to be used causing that. So let's have a look at the buggies and I'll show you what I mean. So guys, I've finally been able to grab a buggy. Everybody else seems to be nicking them. Not the best steering. Like I was saying, they are a little bit on the plastic side. They take a lot of damage. Let's drive around. Oh, crap. Killed myself. Oh well. See, when you kill yourself, you put back into hospital. At the moment, I guess there's no penalties for that. You're just getting put back in the hospital. Quite a lot of doors that don't actually open or do anything. See, there's nobody else much here. So you can't talk to the NPCs, which would have been nice. Hopefully that'd be added later on. I guess that's the buggy I was using. Don't know. But no, it'd be that one there. Yeah, that just proves, like I said, you can see the amount of buggies that are on fire. A bit strange in a way. I mean, I guess a buggy could be electric, and banging an electric vehicle wouldn't necessarily make it catch on fire. I wouldn't have thought it would have been diesel or petrol in this era, and it just disappeared. So yeah, it's a bit strange with buggies. So it's actually 1.3 there. You get in it as normal, like planes in it, but at least with a buggy you can actually drive around. It's nice the camera changes. One thing I was trying to do, which is part of kind of testing, is it looks like there's a bit of a strange thing with crouching. Press the wrong button. Is that you can kind of put a vehicle's like right kind of near something, and then you can crouch and then duck down, and sometimes it can actually push you through the wall. Don't know if I can actually get it to do it this time. See, I managed to get my leg out of the area. It's not all that easy to do, but it's a kind of bug you can get it to do. So guys, let's have a look at something else. I had to add this section that I saw. If you see the bloke that's on the right, he kind of does a double take and goes, "What the?" Oh dear. I don't think he was expecting a buggy that was on fire to go next to him. So guys, let's have a little bit more look at the buggy again. I think this time I'm actually a passenger. It's nice to actually see somebody else driving along. Even though they seem to be driving in the wall, but anyway. Oh, crap. And everybody's dead. Oh dear. That's what happens when two buggies collide and everybody seems to be dead. Oh well. So guys, that was my little look at Star Citizen. I know it might be a little bit fragmented and that, but honestly, there wasn't all that much to do at the moment. Hopefully there will be a lot more things added. I guess it's because it's alpha footage. But yeah, it's at least nice to see some progress with the game, and it does seem to be running quite well. Anyway guys, take care and have fun.